What am I doing? I'm trail running to the top of 13 of my local plus 2,500 meter mountains. It's going to be about 140 kilometers of running. It's going to be more than 9,000 meters of ascent going up. The kicker is I'm going to attempt to do this in just 4 days. It's basically going to be 4 ultra marathons, 4 high altitude ultra marathons, that is, back to back. Why am I doing this? Since starting fasting for fitness about 10 years ago, I've been keen on pushing myself to the limit and seeing where my limits are, but I'm also just interested in the limits of humans and human capability in general. But it wasn't until last year I did my FFF River Run Challenge, I realised the actual benefits of this. That if people challenged themselves more, got outdoors more, connected with nature more, a lot of these problems we're facing now would disappear. Problems like depression, anxiety, obesity, suicide. As humans, as a species, we evolved to be outdoors, out in the sun, out in the rain, moving, not sitting still, not sedentary, hunting, getting food, whatever it may be. And people are not doing that anymore. Get outside more, sweat your ass off, get that heart rate up, stop, look around. It really is amazing out there. Take a breath, take a minute, take it all in, and then just push on. Also, on a more personal level, winning that fan dance race last month really did inspire me just to keep pushing on and keep making these new challenges for myself. And here we are, the 13 peaks. How am I preparing for this 13 Peaks challenge? In terms of diet and nutrition, I'm sticking to my very own FFF Plan 3.0, which is basically a personalized fasting, nutrition and supplementation plan. So I stick to that. In terms of training, I've got kind of 3 categories to the training. Running, obviously, trail running, a bit of road running, and maybe once a week trying to tackle one of these massive mountains in preparation for the 13 Peaks. Also, I found that going to CrossFit and doing CrossFit sessions daily is really good. I found the muscle and strength building as well as the cardio and just the explosiveness you get from daily CrossFit workouts really do help with these big mountain runs. And then the third part of that is weighted trail running. So I'll put on my weight vest. It can be between 10 and 14 kgs. I'll normally do a higher weight, so 14 kgs with shorter distance runs, like 8, 9, 10 kilometers. And then I'll go down to 12 or 10 kgs for 20 kilometers, 21 kilometers, which is half marathon. So I try and mix all that up every week, and I'm 100% certain that this training and this FFF plan regime led me to that win at the fan dance race last month. Why the 13 Peaks name? Okay, well, that's a good point. I'm basically trying to piggyback on the success of Nim's Purger and his amazing documentary 14 Peaks. I'm only joking really, but if you haven't seen the documentary, it's really good. What a documentary, what a man, amazing stuff. No, in all seriousness, to meet the criteria of what I needed, which is over 2,500 meters and a dedicated trail all the way to the summit, there was only really these 13, and they've also got to be within running distance from my home. Each day I'll be coming back. So that was it, that's the 13 Peaks. Also, talking of Nim's Purger and elite mountaineers, I do also want to show that just normal people like me, I'm not ex-special forces, I'm not, like I say, a mountaineer, I'm just a guy with a bit of dedication, a bit of commitment, passion and drive. We can reach far higher than we think. As humans, we set our limits way too low. People love to stay in that comfort zone. Now, don't get me wrong, comfort is great, but we need to push outside it. Your limit isn't here. Your limit is literally sky high.